Day one of the 2019 President's Cup in the books. The international team leading 4-1 after the four-ball opening day session. I'm Todd Lewis, joined by Frank Nobilo, a three-time participant in the President's Cup, part of that victorious international team here at Royal Melbourne. 4-1, the international team dominates the opening day. Are you surprised?
Oh, I told you it was going to be 4-1, Todd. No, cool. I don't think a single person in the world, whichever way you looked at it, thought that was even possible. It shows you how good they played, seriously. I thought if they got out with a tie, that would be great. Captain Ernie Els had the choice. He put out their best format in team, which is four-ball, better ball, hoping, I'm imagining, for a tie or perhaps a point, but 4-1. And the only point coming from America's captain, Tiger Woods, with Justin Thomas.
And maybe their best player.
Yeah, exactly. It was a real turn-up. It was a cold, windy day. So if you're going to sort of try and make a reason why it might have happened, the golf course played as tough as it could. Wind got close to 20 miles an hour. You couldn't play directly at the flag. So the aggressive style of golf that we normally see in four-ball, better ball, it was a little different today. You had to be careful out there.
All right, looking ahead to tomorrow, for some action. The United States team has dominated this format.
Yeah.
What do you see looking at the matchups heading into Friday?
4-1 again. No.
In favor of?
No, the interesting thing when you look at that, on the international side, there's not a single pairing that's the same as what it was on day one. So it means that Captain Ernie Els, he's going to roll the dice again, which is exactly what he did on day one. Meanwhile, on the American side, you have three pairings. Matches 2, 3, and 4 are the exact same pairings. But out of those three pairings, only one win. That was Woods and Thomas. So they look good. They've gone with a familiar pairing of Dustin Johnson and Matt Kuchar at the helm, but that's Oosthuizen and Scott. I mean, that's a dream match, but I mean, that knock-on effect, I don't know. It's got me excited now because I think it's possible. There could very well be an upset this week now.
After a successful day, if you're Captain Ernie Els, what do you tell your team?
Don't drink too much. Don't celebrate yet. That's what you tell them.
If you're Tiger Woods, I mean, the cage has been rattled by the international team. What do you tell your team?
They're such a good team. These guys are used to going the distance. In other words, they've all won 4-round tournaments at the highest level. Some of them have started and probably won a tournament shooting a round of 73 or 74 and still gone on to win. I remember Peter Thompson years and years ago, he would say after we got trashed in the first session, he always said, I always felt that when, using his words, if I played poorly the first day, I invariably played better the next day. These guys are too good to panic at this stage, but still, tomorrow is very, very important for the American side.
Yeah, I agree. It may be the most pivotal day here at the President's Cup for both teams. He's Frank Nobilo. I'm Todd Lewis. We thank you so much for watching live from the President's Cup on Golf Channel. If you like what you see here on YouTube, well, look below and click to subscribe.